Hello, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back. This is Force here with another Friday Night Magic, and this is both a sad and a happy day. It's a sad, oh boy, it's a sad day because this is the last installment of Friday Night Magic with Duels of the Planeswalkers 2015. I had to go there for a second, didn't I? It's the last installment in Duels 2015 because we're going to be moving on to Duels Origins, and that is why it's a happy day, because so far from what I played of Duels Origins, it seems like it's a little bit better. I'm actually going to go with the Swamp right now. This way I will be able to start casting my Think Twices. Yes, this means I can't Anger of the Gods next turn, but why would I Anger of the Gods next turn? That makes no sense. We're gonna be holding this up until he fills up the board with some stuff, which it looks like he's gonna have some early creatures. That makes me kind of happy, to be honest with you. He cast, honestly, even if he put one more creature in play, I'd probably Anger of the Gods early to get rid of that, because that's a huge threat. It's a big time threat. This thing gets pumped up very fast and you die very quickly as a result. So we're probably gonna have to, good chance we're gonna have to Anger of the Gods next turn, so I kind of hope he plays another small minion or something, because otherwise he's just kind of burning my face and pumping that guy up. There's a second Kiln Fiend. I absolutely Anger of the Gods right now, 110%. Yes, it's only two creatures, but 110%, because those two creatures are gonna hurt like a mofo coming up here. Anything? Okay, nothing else, so we're gonna think twice. 110%. Yes, we ground assault. We've also, oh my goodness, this is just shaping up to be quite the game number one for me here. This is how I want to go out. I want to go out on top. I want everyone to know who the king is. It's not me, but I just want everyone, I want to go out on top so I can tell everybody who the king is. All right. He plays a wall, gives zero craps about it, because I'm not going to be killing him by attacking him, unless it's with a Butcher of Truth. Alright. I can't play the War Monk. That really stinks, actually. We could Ground Assault, we're not going to Ground Assault that, and we can save our mana for Dissolve. So we're going to save our mana, and at the end of his turn, I'm bummed that we don't have a land, but we've got two Think Twices that we can go through, which is what we will likely do. I doubt I'm going to have to dissolve anything. Not going to dissolve that. And looks like we'll probably think twice. Hopefully we get some land here. I need some land in these next two draws, so here's the first one. Give me some mana, please. There you go. And then we'll get a second draw. If we draw a tap land, okay, we don't. We draw a forest. Still can't play the Rocks War Monk. We need a white source, huh? Is that what we're missing? Yeah, that's what we're missing. We're sitting at 7 cards too, which is also not great. Alright, not gonna Anger the Gods yet. We'll wait till he puts more in play. He's got this little dillweed, but it's not gonna hurt me that much. We've got the Resounding Thunder for target 3 damage, or we can save it to cycle it to do 6 damage. So he swings with that, we take it. This is pretty rough, actually. I might be overdrawing here if I don't get... This could be bad. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't whiff this here. That's whiff. I'm gonna have to discard, oh thank God. I'm still gonna have to discard a card. So I guess instead of discarding, I should play a card. It's a pretty good card to play. Obelisk of Alara. Game-winning card right here. I can do everything but the life gain right now. I'm gonna be able to draw a card, discard a card, minus creatures, deal damage to players. He's gonna, oh, demolish. Well, I'm gonna be frank, I was not expecting that at all. Okay, wow. I was 100% not expecting artifact removal. Well, now I know to save my counterspell, or now I know to hold on to a counterspell for the next time I play Obelisk, which will only happen if I get a Butcher of Truth in my graveyard and draw into it again. This is a huge bummer. How am I missing white sources? There are enough in this deck. We've got so many of these tricolor lands. I'm kind of struggling here. We had a great start, but kind of struggling right now. I mean, I'm just taking one a turn, so it's going to take a long time before he's able to do too much to me, but... And he's getting a little mana screwed, so he hasn't been able to do too much. Alright, I think I need to land cycling this, to be honest with you. We're going to land cycling this for white.
Gonna search through for a white source, and we're gonna play our War Monk.
And do I still have the blue mana? Yes, I still have the blue mana to dissolve, which is perfect. So Rock's War Monk, 3/4 lifelink. The lifelink is really the great thing about this card. So now if he's attacking me, I'll be gaining life every turn. Although actually, I wonder if I should. That's gonna prevent all combat damage. He's gonna try to Tectonic Rift. Oh, so he is so he is straight up okay. He is straight up land. Do we want to keep that? Actually, no. Because now we want actual cards and not lands, now that we have my white source. So unfortunately, he does no damage when he attacks into that 1/3 wall. So attacking does nothing with that. Like, I don't want to swing at that. But now that I have 2, I'll be able to attack with both and make use of it. Okay, okay. So we're not going to attack because this prevents all combat damage that would be dealt to it. And him not dealing combat damage means we gain no life. That's how that works. So if he tries to play something big, I'm going to Tectonic Rift in response. See what we draw. That's not the counterspell that I need. Okay. So he's gonna blow my planes. That's actually not a huge deal, hilariously enough. I don't need that planes that bad anymore. Now that I've So this is so funny. We're playing against Land Destruction. I've played Land Destruction twice in Friday Night Magic in the past couple of months. And people are so mad at me because they're like, that's so cheesy, and now I'm on the receiving end of it. There's the Butcher of Truth. This thing is so absurd. I don't know if I'm gonna get to play it this game because I'm pretty low on mana, but whatever. You know, I could actually just clear his, I don't know why I wasn't thinking of this. I could just clear that with my other Anger of the Gods. And I might do that coming up here. So he's gonna do this and I guess ping me. We're only gonna gain 3 life. I'm guessing he's gonna ping me here. Oh, he pings this creature. Do you have a shock or something too? Doesn't have a shock or something too. It doesn't make a difference. There's a shock. All right. In response, an inspiration. Let's see if we draw a counterspell. We do not. Damn it. Wait. Did I already play my mana for the turn? What the hell? Alright, we are absolutely gonna Anger the Gods now. Although it opens them up to shock this again, but getting past those walls I think might be worth it. Alright, we're gonna take a chance here. I'm gonna Anger the Gods. This is non-combat damage, so we'll just see if he has the shock too. If he does, so be it. He's gonna bounce one back to his hand. Okay, well, that's fine. I can also kill it with a Resounding Thunder coming up. So that's not a huge deal. Okay. So then we move into combat phase. So I'll be able to kill that one with a Ground Assault or Resounding Thunder. I might just do it with a Ground Assault because I can use a Resounding Thunder to burn his face with the cycle. I can't do that with Ground Assault. And we might be able to hard cast Butcher of Truth sometime soon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're getting close to hard casting Butcher of Truth. That's hilarious. Haste deals 1 damage. Okay, that's fine. Well, yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that. He can block this if he wants. I'll still gain the life. He can keep that in play if he wants. So I'm not going to Resounding Thunder. I could do this now, but I'm going to just wait and Ground Assault that 1/3. Okay. So we're gonna Ground Assault this guy. Boom, baby. Now what, huh? What you gonna do now? Nothing, that's right. And then we're gonna attack him for 3. Decent? Nah, he might not block it. Especially if he's got some combos he wants to set up. Yeah, he's gonna let it go through. Okay. And we're just gonna pass the turn. I love that we're running this control. This is a good time. This really is the perfect way to wrap up Friday Night Magic, if you ask me. It really is. Yeah, okay, bro. Tries to play Charmbreaker Devils, which could just lose me the game. Instead, it loses him the game because it gets counterspelled and he leaves the game. That's right. We're gonna think twice now. So now that the real opponent is out of the picture here, still can't cast Butcher of Truth. We can cycle these Resounding Thunders though. All right, well, let's go ahead and attack for 3. And I'm actually gonna do this now because I want to see if I draw into a land. I'm pretty sure I haven't played my land for the turn. I don't remember playing it anyways. Let's go ahead and flashback this now. See if we put us closer to digging into a land. There's an inspiration. You know what? Can I cast this and still counterspell? Yes. I can cast this and still nullify. So we're gonna cast this on myself. We still have the mana to nullify. There's a land source, beautiful. So this lets us play Butcher of Truth next turn. And we can still nullify any creature he might try to play. I love, oh boy. This is great. Sure. Just get rid of him. At this point, it doesn't really matter. My opponent is pretty much hella screwed. Let's do combat first. Attack. This thing. I can't wait till you guys see this in action. The card is ridiculous. Alright, so he blocks, pings me for 1. This prevents the combat damage, brings me down. Second main phase, we cast Butcher of Truth. So number 1, it comes into play, you get to draw some cards. Great, good for you. But that's not really why this card's ridiculous. Why this card's ridiculous is because it has Annihilator 4, which means when we attack, he destroys the land. When we attack, the defending player has to sacrifice 4 permanents. Not that it matters, because he's got no blocking creatures. AI just dumps its hand. But the card is rather absurd. If you get it off in a game that's not already over, I'm just going to attack with him. Triggers the effect. He has to sacrifice 4 permanents. Goodbye to all of his lands. He takes 12 to the face. That's the game. So kind of a tough choice. I don't really like having the Butcher in my opening hand, though. I've got nice mana, but I'm gonna draw a new hand. Okay. Absolutely. I can dig this. All right. Let's get this in play. Next turn, I will actually play my tap land so that I can Rock's War Monk the turn after. Ooh. This is gonna be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna play my, so I'm gonna hold off on the thing twice, and I'm gonna play my tap land to, well actually I don't have to, no I do need it, because I need this for the green source. So we're gonna play the tap land so that I can Rock's War Monk next turn. I can hold off on the card draw. I don't need to accelerate it super early. And we're gonna have the Anger of the Gods. He's clearly running an aggressive deck. This card is ridiculous if you get the triggers. So it becomes a 3/3 if you also have a mountain and a plains in play. Looks like he just drops the plains. Question is, does he have the mountain for next turn? Now this is amazing because Anger of the Gods is just gonna demolish his board. Absolutely amazing. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna let him fill it up. And we are gonna play the Rock's War Month, and I just hope he doesn't have a mountain. That way, I mean, the 3 attack isn't enough to kill this, but him only having to dig for 1 extra damage is a lot easier than him having to dig for 2 extra damage. So I'd rather him not be a 3/3, because then if I choose to block with this, it becomes a bit riskier. And the amazing thing about this card being in this deck is it survives Anger of the Gods. So like my only early game creature survives my early game board clear. And we also have the Planar Cleansing, don't forget that. So once we dig later into the late game there, we'll be able to mass board clear. We've got the Archaeomancer to pull back either one of those. Whenever a creature you control attacks with 2 power or less, Embarmer deals 1 damage to defending player. So if he attacks, I just block and kill that. Looks like he's deciding not to attack. That's gonna kill me pretty quickly. That might accelerate my when I'm gonna be playing Anger of the Gods, to be honest with you. Oh, you know what? I think I need to ground assault his 3/3 to buy myself some time. We're gonna do that. It might seem crazy, but I don't know that his deck is gonna be running many creatures that are much larger. Hopefully by the time he can afford them, I will have counterspell for them and or be able to Planar Cleansing. That's my thought process. Did I play land for the turn? I had 3 last turn, so yes I did. I'm gonna think twice now in hopes of getting a land. Oh, wait a second, I'm an idiot. I didn't, I just did, okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. I wasn't gonna do anything with that 2 mana. Although it would have, it might have made him a little hesitant to play, it might have made him a little more hesitant to play creatures for fear of counterspell. But whatever. Okay. I guess that just happened. Alright, I'm not gonna Archaeomancer anything right now. I think I will attack with the 3/4 though. I'll be interested to see if he goes like with a triple block shock. No, it just takes the 3, so we gain 3 life. I mean, I'm just gonna play out this game. It's a match of Magic anyways, and I can't like not include games where people leave, because people leave every other match. It just happens, you know. Part of Magic, it's such a big there's such a negative connotation with it in Hearthstone. I know. A big part of Magic is actually like scooping happens on a regular basis. It's nothing that's like. It's nothing that's like, oh, you forfeited the game, you're such a baby. Like, scooping in Magic is fairly common. It's not something that's too out of the ordinary. All right, I think I'm just gonna have to go with the Anger of the Gods now. It's just too many low creatures in play, especially with that Raid Bombardment. Thankfully, he played another thing. This is partially why I'm confused why the real player left as well, by the way. Just saying. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and Anger of the Gods now. And then we swing for 3. So that's pretty big. The biggest thing, even though there were just a bunch of 1/1s, is the Raid Bombardment doubles their damage. So he was hitting me for a lot more than I was comfortable with, basically. Getting a little mana screwed here. Hopefully a flashback of the Think Twice will alleviate that. And we've got some stuff to deal with any small minions he might play. That's fine. I can stay. Especially since it just comes back. Holy crap, dude. I'm getting a bit unlucky here. I'm gonna attack. See if he gets back the 2/2, I probably just shock it. To stop him from being able to swing me with the next turn. I'll wait to see what he plays though. Wait to see what he plays. Maybe I should have think twice for mana. Actually. Oh boy, he didn't attack? Why? Why would the AI not attack? Okay. Maybe I just Archaeomancer. Trying to think of what I want to do. I might just Archaeomancer next turn and pull back Anger of the Gods. I think I'll do that. So instead of shocking his 2/2 right now, I'm gonna throw down, I'm gonna actually flash this one back. So I'd rather save the 2. Wow, no mana. Never lucky, okay. All right, so, well, actually, I might not have to do that board clear. I kind of like that idea though, because I'm just gonna wipe everything he has, and he's got like no cards in hand anymore. So we're gonna pull back the Anger of the Gods, and then we can cast it next turn. I'm gonna save him for blocking. If I attack, he could block with all 4 and kill this, and then it sort of negates why I even pulled the Anger of Gods in the first place. And he's down to 1 card, so this is totally the play. All right, let's play a let's play a Think Twice main phase. Oh my God, why would you tap out the mana that you, okay, you didn't. I thought I tapped out the mana that I needed for Anger of the Gods. I was myself about to be Anger of the Gods. Okay. Let's go ahead and attack him for 3 now. Boom, baby. Bringing him down to 8. And next turn we win with a Cycle Resounding Thunder, although I don't think we can afford it right now. No, we can't. Definitely not. Definitely not. Taps out. Last thing that he has is a Young Wolf, which he can use to block the Suffer of the Past. Alright, well, let's see if he lets this go through. Then I can win with Suffer of the Past. I guess I could have Shocked and then Resounding Thunder to kill that. That's something I could have done, but seems kind of silly. Alright. And I guess we go to his turn. Next turn I've got 2 Think Twices to two think twices. Thinking double is twice. No, whoa boy. Nullify. Rabble Master is not coming into play, thank you very much. No blue source, really? I just tapped him out. End of turn, let's Resounding Thunder him. Not that matters since we've got enough damage from other sources anyways. And then let's go ahead and Suffer the Past for 6. Choosing. Why can't I? He only has 4 cards. Can I exile him for 4 then? There we go. That was weird. Okay. Tap yo manas. Bring him. I'm going for maximum BM here. Let's think twice. BM against the computer. Going for maximum BM against the computer. Hey kid, I'm a computer. You're a dead computer. That's what you are. All right, here we go. Last match of our Duels 2015. We cannot take this hand at all. Draw a new hand. Ooh. I guess we'll keep it. We get to draw first. Actually, not great, because we don't have 2 blue sources. What was I so excited about? No card draw. We do have the Traumatic Visions. I might cycle one of them for a second blue source, actually. Or a second white source so that we can Planar Cleansing. Oh my gosh. Decisions. Huh. I don't think I'm going to get to use these for counterspells. I think I might have to land cycle both of these bad boys. There's a good chance I'm going to have to land cycle both of these. You know what I mean? Get 1 blue source, 1 white source. I guess go for the blue source first so we can have our Dissolve. Although we're not going to have to use our Dissolve. Oh, garbage. So there goes Dissolve, probably. It won't matter if he takes one of the Planar Cleansings, but now he knows that I have Planar Cleansing. This is terrible. So now he's going to hold off on playing stuff, obviously. Yeah, he just takes the Dissolve. That makes sense. But I don't know. I mean, if he's not going to play much because of Planar Cleansing, then that's fine. As soon as that dies, I get my Dissolve back, so... Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Well, let's do this now. And let me land cycle. I can do this during his turn. Tapped out anyway. I don't have mana anyways. Excuse me, I already played a land anyways, so I can't, it doesn't matter if I basic land cycle. Plays another Death Touch. I'm surprised he's committing so much knowing that I have Planar Cleansing. Alright, so I will cycle one of these, and then we might stop there. I need another white source, so that's what I'll grab. We've got plenty of plains anyways, so we don't need to dig for them per se. There we go, perfect. All right, let's go Jungle Shrine, I guess. And I don't think I'll cycle this one. I fairly good chances I'll draw another blue source. So I'll just save that as a counterspell. So he's gonna be chipping away at me, which can be painful. But remember, I've got 2 planetary cleansings, so I can afford to use one on not a lot of creatures. It's just a matter of, I don't know, man. Do I have the time, really, is the big question. There's 2 inspirations. More than enough to get us the lands. Because I'm gonna be hurting very soon. I'm gonna need some life gain. There are a couple of Rocks War Monks in the deck, but do I get them out in time? You know what'd be amazing too? Frickin' Anger of the Gods would be amazing right now. Oh wow, he's low on lands too. It's so funny. I feel like I'm on the cusp of being able to just take this game over, but he's just gonna chip away at me with this stuff, and that's pretty painful. I think I need to use a Ground Assault on this Brain Maggot. Yeah, let me just do it anyways. I need to get rid of some of that damage. Next turn, I can Planetary Cleansing, and now I have my Dissolve back. Then it matters if he plays another Brain Maggot, but I really, unfortunately, I am gonna have to Planetary Cleansing, like 2 1/1s. I think it's gonna come down to that, because I'm gonna be at 9 after this turn, and that's way too scary. But after his board's clear, if I could just sit on my counterspells for any big threats going forward, it could just work out fine. It's such a weird game. It's so funny, because, like, I feel like I'm so close to being able to just take full control of the game, but I'm also at 9 health, and I'm gonna have to Planetary Cleansing frickin' 2 1/1s. I have to do it. I can't take much more damage. I absolutely cannot take much more damage. So I had to do that. Hopefully he doesn't draw a 4th land and play a big threat right now. Because then going forward, Mind Rot. Okay, I get to choose though. Let's get rid of a Visions. And one of my lands. I think that's fine. I'm gonna draw into plenty more lands. Do I even have 2 blue sources right now, actually? I don't think I do. That's 1. No. I need to do this now. I need to draw a 2nd blue source, big time. There we go, perfect. Okay. So we can do nothing right now. So I'm at the mercy to what he plays right now. I don't like tapping out. I especially don't like tapping out 2 turns in a row. Oh, thank God he didn't play anything. Honestly, that's so big for me. Now, I have 2 blue sources, but only 2. Which means I actually don't want to play the Rocks War Monk right now, because then it means that I can't counterspell anything. And if I don't need to counterspell, I can think twice next turn, and hopefully I draw into 1 more blue source so I can safely play the Rocks War Monk. It's just not worth risking being unable to counterspell. It is absolutely not worth risking it. Triple check. Yep, only 2 blue sources. So that might be a quadruple check by this point, but I'm at such a low life total right now that I need to cover my bases. I don't want to discard 2 cards. Let's put this at the bottom. I don't really need Resounding Thunder right now. It's not bad. Alright, so still just gonna sit tight, I think. Actually, if he does a Mind Rot again, I'm just gonna toss this into my graveyard and get my whole graveyard back into my library. We're still sitting. I would love a turn to be able to think twice 2 times. But I don't know if I'm gonna get that opportunity. We'll see. Pass to end phase, pass to end, pass to end. Go to end, go to end step. Come on, baby. There you go. Flashback. And then we'll hard cast this one as well. There's another blue source. Comes into play tap, though. I'd like to draw a regular island. That's not it. Let's see what we draw during our draw step. There's a regular island. So now I can safely play the Rocks Warmonk and still counterspell. Okay. Want to get this in place so I can start getting life gain. Now, really good chance that he's got removal, but I do have counter as well. And I think it's good to use my counter on that on his removal. I guess that's a tough call, though. It really is. I don't know. We're going to be able to Butcher of Truth soon, which is hilarious. The card is so good. What are we seeing at? 3, 6, 7, 8. If he doesn't play something in counterspell, I can flashback, I think, twice as well, which will put me in a pretty good position hand-wise. But my life total is still very scary. Okay. Absolutely not. No thank you. And now he's tapped out, so I can safely attack him for 3, gain the life. I think I just won the game right there. I honest to goodness think I just won the game right there. So we're gonna attack for 3. Even just this 3 life gives me a ton of breathing room. Next turn, we can hard cast Butcher of Truth. Wait, can we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're gonna have the seaside. And maybe not. Whatever. That was a huge turn for me. Absolutely huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Unless I draw an untapped land, we're not going to be able to cast Butcher. I will tap out to cast Butcher, because Butcher just wins games. Even just getting him into play to draw 4 cards is amazing, but if he attacks, and he has to sacrifice 4 of his lands... oh, crap. If he plays a big creature, I could, do I counterspell this? Or do I let it go through? Yeah, let's counterspell it. Let's counterspell it. Put that at the bottom. I'd like just a regular Islander on tap land. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough. I might have miscounted, though. Dead weight. Okay, that's fine. Before the end of his turn. Flashback this. Come on, island. Any regular land will do. Oh, I didn't have time. I could have... Oh, my God. I think I could have paused again to basic land cycling this. Did not work out for me, though. Whatever. Archaeomancer. Do we want to pull anything back? Yeah, man. Let's do this now and pull back a counterspell. I don't even know, actually, if we're going to still have enough blue sources. There's one... We do. Okay, good. Okay, good. Alright. Well, I'll attack with the 1-2. Gaining 1 life's better than gaining none. We've got another dissolve now because of the Archaeomancer. Yeah, we also can hard cast the Traumatic Visions. Why did I not realize that? I didn't need to pull back the dissolve. I should have saved Archaeomancer for something else. Well, I mean, having 2 counterspells isn't bad because there's a good chance I'm going to need to use both at some point. He's going to be so pissed if he tries to play something else and gets countered. Wow, really? Why would you not kill the Rocks Warmonk? Yeah, he must have something else to kill the Rocks Warmonk right now. Yeah. That's fine. I don't care. That's not that big of a deal. Get ready to watch someone scoop. You guys ready to watch someone scoop? Butcher of Truth comes into play. We draw 4 cards. That's not what makes this thing amazing, though. Honestly, though, even if he doesn't attack drawing 4 cards, I guess drawing 4 cards for 10 mana isn't great, come to think of it. Let's get rid of a shock. Let's get rid of a shock. Too many cards in hand. He probably has removal. I'm gonna guess he has removal. But if he doesn't... I just want to be able to attack with this thing. Oh, man. You jerk. Alright. Well, whatever. Our graveyard cycles back into our library. We've got Obelisk of Alara right now. Alright, I can't do that, though. I need to kill his 5/6. So let's just do this. Let's see what I have left for mana. Okay, I've got the mana to counterspell. Good. Oh no, we have to get rid of something again. Damn it. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna discard a Traumatic Visions. Because I don't want to discard any of these other things. And I don't want to play anything right now so that I can counterspell this turn. So we'll get rid of a Traumatic Visions. I guess I could get rid of an Anger of the Gods, but we saw in the early game that he obviously has a lot of small creatures. So it's fine. Just a 2/2. Gets to draw a card and lose a life. But I don't care about that. At this point, I'm only countering things that I consider big threats. That's actually decent enough of a threat that I would like to counter. Dennis, what you just cast was not counterspell. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Totally meant to cast counterspell. Totally didn't cast counterspell. Alright, well, whatever. So let's not Butcher of Truth. Let's Anger of the Gods and Obelisk of Alara. Okay. Saves 2 blue. And we've got things we can do with Obelisk. I think that's a better play right there. We clear his board so we're not scared of anything. If he plays anything big, we've got the Resounding Thunder to likely kill it with the 6 damage. Or if it's bigger, we can just Planar Cleansing it. He plays this, that's fine. I can kill it at the end of his turn. Just for the heck of it, so that he doesn't have that creature in play that threatens me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and, oh, I can't kill it right now. I don't have the mana. Okay, so we can draw a card, discard a card. We could deal 3 damage to his face. Let's just deal 3 damage to his face, I guess. Obelisk of Alara, just 3 damage, okay. So we're gonna play Butcher of Truth again. We'll be able to play a land that we draw. We'll be a little bit over, I think, though. Yeah, we're still gonna be 1 over. No, but it's fine. I'll just discard my land, I think. Yeah, I'll just discard the land. Don't really need that. Have plenty. Now let's see if he's got more removal. And it's so funny, because even if he does, it just comes back once again. Some of the stuff he's got exiled here. It just comes back once again. Eventually. My deck's so thin right now, though. Well, actually, it's not that thin. We're at 31. He's at 35, and he hasn't had his graveyard shuffled into his library. Okay, that is not removal that he needs, which means he's gonna get hit with Annihilator 4. This is the moment that I've been waiting for. This is it right here. I've been waiting to actually hit someone with Annihilator 4 in a real game. And it's gonna happen. I also don't want him to block the damage. Oh, come on. Why? Just stay. Just stay so that I can Annihilator for you. Why must you leave the game? Every time. Alright, whatever. I'll just make sure I hit him for 12. I'm gonna Ground Assault 1, Resounding Thunder the other. It just, like I said before, scooping is just, it's just a thing in Magic. It just is. So many people scoop so often. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Can I afford to do this and replay Resounding Thunder? Because if so, I kill him, and I'm pretty sure I can. Archaeomancer. Pull back Resounding Thunder. Well, I think this is a perfect way to go out. This is gonna be exact lethal too. Actually, we would have been fine anyways with that. He loses 3 life. We would have been fine anyways because the Obelisk pumps this guy up. And it looks like the 12 damage is now exact lethal as well. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed our year of Friday Night Magic with Duels 2015. It has now come to a close with an Butcher of Truth attack. Unfortunately, never against a real player. Maximum BM. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a good afternoon, and I'll see you later.